Welcome to Love from Leisha. For an extra dose of love in your day, click subscribe and the bell to be notified when new episodes go live weekly. Today, we'll be talking about how to get more done for all you high achievers out there. Do you ever feel like there's just not enough time in the day, or there are things that you want to do and you keep putting them off, you keep avoiding them, oh, I'll get to that later, and yet you wish it could just magically get done? One thing to do that's really helpful is, rather than looking at the task, look at the desired outcome. So if your house is a mess, rather than saying, oh, I need to clean this house, say, it'll be so nice when I have a clean house. It's looking at the value, valuing a clean home, surroundings that are uncluttered and open. Or it could be wanting to get to that financial planning. For some, that is not something that people wake up excited to do. For others, it is, but for some, not so much. So rather than saying, okay, I need to make my financial plan, say, I look forward to when I really have an understanding of how I'm going to spend my money, how much I'm going to need for the future that I want to live. Planning that future and what that means as far as savings and investments. So it's looking at what's resonant rather than what feels like a chore or a task that you have to do. An example for me is I was accepted by a company that hires coaches for other organizations, and I'm excited to work with them. And during the onboarding process, I discovered it's quite extensive. As far as all the information I need to provide, there is a long profile and a bio and all of this information. And I'm like, oh, that seems tedious. Maybe I'll do it later. Maybe I'll do it later. One thing, when we keep doing that, we're actually not relieving some of the stress. We're continuing to keep it on our shoulders because we have to keep thinking about the need to do that thing that we're putting off doing. So it creates more stress when we're thinking we're avoiding it. Going back to needing to do it, instead of looking at, okay, I've got to get this done, I've got to get this done, I thought about what's important about it, what's meaningful about it. Well, I'm excited to work with even more clients, to work with clients from these great organizations that come to this other company for coaches. And so the sooner that I do all of this, the sooner that I'll get to start working with all of those terrific clients from these amazing companies. And so that motivated me to get it done sooner, because the sooner that I got it done, the sooner I would have that desired outcome. Keeping that end in mind, that helps to motivate, thinking about what it is that we're wanting. What's that golden carrot? What's that North Star? What's in it for us to do it? Find that flame and then fan the flame. It's not about the journey and what it's going to take to get there. Sometimes it's about that destination and wanting that destination, that outcome so much that fans the flame, that lights the fire, that gets us going and doing it. Times too, when there are odds and ends to do, chores around the house, and I'm like, oh, I need to go do this, but no, I want to go out and have fun and do this or that instead. Then I think about, okay, when I go out and have my fun time, what do I want that experience to be like? Do I want it to be light and carefree and enjoyable? Or do I want to be doing it knowing that when I come home, there are still going to be those to-dos that I left undone? Maybe the dishes in the sink or the laundry that still needs to be done. So getting it out of the way actually allows me to free up energy to enjoy what I'm doing next even more, to enjoy that free time even more, because I've freed myself of the weight of those to-do items by doing them, getting them out of the way, and then freeing up that energy to fully enjoy the time that I have doing other things. So I challenge you to think about what it is that you are putting off, what you're avoiding, and take it on with enthusiasm, with courage, knowing, hey, you know what? It doesn't have to be done just right. Good enough is good enough. I'm just going to do it and get it done and not burden myself with weightiness that doesn't need to be there, and look at what is the desired outcome. What will I get out of completing it? And see how that works for you. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. And if you like this video, please click like, share, subscribe, click the bell to be notified of upcoming episodes. And for more about me, my website is CoachLisha.com. Until next time, with more love from Lisha. Bye.